Keep this short. When I first got my laptop, I was running all over the place buying cooling fans, mainly from TJ Maxx and Marshalls, and I just thought it was this necessity that was going to make my laptop life so much better. And what I have discovered is that they do absolutely nothing. This was awful. I mean, it did nothing. It didn't cool anything off. The main thing was that maybe it sat under my laptop, and these little vents allowed the heat to dissipate away from my laptop. But as far as cooling my laptop off, no. My laptop wasn't any cooler. It didn't run any cooler. This was taking up a USB port on my computer because this is what powered the fans. This did absolutely nothing. So I personally have learned my lesson. I will never be buying another chill mat again in my life. I did want to talk about this though because I did an unboxing of it, and now I am so excited to be able to throw it in the garbage. So let me know in the comments, do you have a cooling mat that you use that actually cools your computer? Because what I have discovered is that there seems to be no such thing. This is like my third one of these, and I'm done. I'm done purchasing these. I have a Belkin Cush top pad that does an excellent job in supporting my laptop and keeping my lap cool, but as far as cooling the actual laptop, have not discovered it yet. So let me know if you have. It occurred to me that I had never done a proper review of my hard candy bubble shell hard shell case for my white unibody 13-inch MacBook. So I'm doing that today. Yes, that's a mouthful, but that's exactly what this is. This is one of the best investments I have made for my computer, and yes, I have a stack of them because I do have 3 of them. Although technically, one of them I need to toss. This was the first one I purchased, and I got this in store in the Apple Store. It's $49.95, so it's 50 bucks. Stood there long and hard thinking about whether or not I should get it, but then I finally bit the bullet and bought it. I'm really, really picky about my laptop getting dirty and smudged, and as we all know, the regular 13-inch MacBooks are white, and they do get dirty. Even though it's that hard polycarbonate material, they do get dirty. And then on top of that, on the bottom is that rubber so that they won't slip on stuff. That gets absolutely filthy. I was in line behind this girl when I was at the Apple Store one time. She was bringing her laptop in to be put in the in for repair. And the guy picked it up, and I could see that the bottom of her laptop was black. It was really disgusting. So I knew that I wanted to have it in a hard shell case, that completely covered the laptop. So if some got messed up, it was the case and not my laptop. So this was my first purchase. Now, when I was there in the Apple Store at that time, they had the solid white ones, they had the red ones, and then they had the clear one. So I decided to get the clear one. I do want to get another clear one too, because in case you get decals or stickers or those sort of stickers that you can put on your MacBook, I still want my MacBook covered even though I have that on there. I say I want another one because this one is actually broken. What happened was I dropped my purse, and when I dropped my purse, I had my laptop in it, and it was just in the case. It wasn't in a laptop sleeve or anything, so it was just in this. It hit the stairs and actually fell down a couple of steps. But this broke and my laptop didn't. What happened was, this is the top, and this fits on the top of your laptop. And there are little clips, not clips, but like little pieces, indentations in here that snap this onto the cover of your laptop. And this little one broke off right here. So The other three are still on there, but this one broke, so you could kind of lift up the cover in that corner. I kept it on, though, until I could get another one. They stopped carrying hard candy cases, these bubble shell cases, in the actual Apple store, so I was going to have to buy one online. On the website, they're only $39.95, but then, of course, there's also shipping. The top is on the top, and then the bottom is on the bottom. When you purchase it, I mean, there's holes in here to vent the heat, actual holes, and then there's like rubber feet. See how dirty, see how dark black that is? That's what the bottom of that girl's MacBook looked like. It was just gross. Anyway, here's my first one. Then, by pure accident, I came across Hard Candy's holiday sale. And I was so sorry I didn't find out about it earlier, because had I found out about it earlier, I would have ordered a case in every color. They had this amazing sale over Christmas. All their cases were $20, free shipping. So I would have just I would have bought 2 every payday, because I would have paid for 2 what I could have gotten for 1, and I would have got every color. These come in pink. They come in blue, which is actually on my laptop now, that I have to switch out because I was going to put the pink on for February, for Valentine's Day. But they come in blue, pink, and then clear, like I just showed you. They also come in a solid white. They come in a solid black. No, the black is kind of smoke looking. And they come in red. So I was just going to buy every color. But this is, it. And it is a great product. How gorgeous is that? And my laptop looks amazing with it on. It's really hard to find. See, and then there's the bottom. Hard shell cases for a 13-inch laptop at a reasonable price. Even the $40 is better than $50. And I don't know if they're going to do another sale. I'm going to watch this site and be on the lookout. Maybe they'll do a spring sale or something. But if you're on the fence, especially after the case broke and there was nothing wrong with my laptop was perfectly fine. The case absorbed the shock of me dropping it. And yeah, the case broke. And yeah, okay, I paid $50 for that, but I paid $1,000 for my laptop. And I much, much prefer to have to replace this than replace my laptop. So if you're on the fence about getting a hard shell case, I highly recommend it if you've got a white unibody MacBook, 13-inch. I highly recommend hard candy cases at full price, or of course, if you can get it at a discount. I'll put a link, of course, to the website in the description box. I really look forward to getting more of these. I want one in every color. That's just the way I am. I want one in every single color. I use this, but I still, ever since that happened and I dropped my purse, I also use a laptop sleeve of some sort for extra cushioning. But yeah, love my hard candy, hard shell case. Can't recommend it highly enough. If you've got the unibody MacBook 13-inch, you need to have one. I just want to talk a little bit about the 2 cases that Sephora made available in the December, middle of December, beginning of January. All you had to do was bring in your iPhone and show them your Sephora iPhone app, and then you were able to get a free case. Now this is the case for 3G or 3GS phones, which is what I have. So it fits on like this. Oops. And you know, there's space for the rocker switch, the ringtone on-off switch. I can't remember what that's called. There is a space for you to put, this is just an open curve in the top and then an open curve in the bottom. So it's one of those kinds that just sort of fit, that kind of hug your phone is how I always describe them. The hole over the camera lens, very snug, very flush around there. Great fit. And it feels nice. It has this weird velvety feel to it. Now, I kept this on for about 2 weeks and it didn't chip. What I was assuming is that either the white was going to start to chip and show black specks under it, or the black was going to start to chip and show white specks under it, and that didn't happen. This is the design on the sides of the Sephora bags. The Sephora bags are black on the front and the back, and then they have stripes on the side, so that's where they got this from. So, and then there's a little Sephora logo down here. Now, my sister has an iPhone 4, so she picked me up one of these, and they come in these little bags, so you can store them in the bag. So she got me one, so I can have it once I get an iPhone 4, or I'm assuming the 5 will be the same shape as this. And the stripes for this are on the side, and then on the back, there's a Sephora, the word Sephora, and then the logo. It's just solid black back. And then there's, you know, a cutout for the volume switch and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I hope more companies do this. I mean, for a free iPhone case, this is a little, it's kind of flimsy. I feel like this one's thicker. It's a thicker case, but they're free, you know, and yes, they are branded with Sephora, but I love Sephora, so I don't mind that. I thought this was a great idea, and I hope more companies do this. So if you didn't get your Sephora case, it just said while quantities last, so they might still have some. You can try them out and see. When I went, there were like 3 shoe boxes behind the counter, and they just had tons of them. Now, granted, that was a month ago, but you never know. Well, this is the Digicom Bling Rhinestone iPhone case, and I love this case. I had this on for about 5 months. I mean, a really long time. So it fits 3G and 3GS iPhones, and in all that time, only one of the little fake rhinestones fell out, which I thought was phenomenal. And I was taking this in and out of my pocket all day. There's rhinestones around the back. None of those fell out. After about the 6 months, which is when I finally decided to change it, it had begun to stretch a bit. And then this wasn't aligning over the camera as cleanly as it had been. It wasn't obstructing the view, but it was really starting to sag. So it was time for it to go, because this is just, you know, a rubber one, so it did start to stretch. But if you happen to catch this, because I got this in Big Lots for, I'm pretty sure it was like $6. And it's one of the best purchases I ever made. Great case, and I'm really glad I picked it up. So if you happen to see one, don't hesitate to grab it. This is the Griffin iPhone 3G or 3GS Outfit Shade Case. And it's called that because of the way the color dissolves from blue to black, because there's another kind of case that fits like this, and it's just called the Outfit Case. This was $5.99 in TJ Maxx, and I actually really liked this case. It is one of those cases that has the 2 parts, so it slides in like this. So there's 2 pieces. But it's a nice hard plastic. It is kind of slick, so it doesn't have, you need to hold on to it, because it is kind of slick. But I love the way it fits, and I love the color gradient that it has. It's just so gorgeous. Now, what's hilarious is that I was in Target, and they had this exact case, and the edges fit flush. They had this exact case, only it was pink. So it was a dark pink that faded into black, $20. And I paid $6 for this in TJ Maxx. Great case. I'm going to keep checking back in Target to see if they mark that one down. Because if it goes down to, you know, $8 or $9, I'm going to pick that up because I really like this. It's just a great case, and it fits your 3G or 3GS iPhone. I think you'll like it, so you want to hit up TJ Maxx, and sometimes Marshalls have the same stuff. I haven't seen these in Marshalls, but I have seen them in TJ Maxx, so check out TJ Maxx, and maybe you can pick this one up. The packaging looks like this, so this is what you want to look for as far as packaging goes. This does not come with a screen protector, though, so you'll need to use a screen protector you already have, and you might want to be a little careful putting it on to make sure you don't ruffle the edges of your screen protector. Mine is kind of, because I've been changing cases a lot lately, but you can't actually run your nail along the bottom and just sort of tuck it in, and then it will be flush. See, it's not bubbled up, your screen protector that you have on your phone, which you should have so you don't scratch up and mess up your screen. So those are my thoughts on the Griffin Outfit Shade Case for iPhone 3G and 3GS. Guys, AppGoddess here, and I just wanted to share my desktop for the week. Ever since I got Candy Bar, which is an application that allows you to quickly and easily change your icons for your applications, and that's any application. You can change the icon, and as well as change it, you can change it back if you want to. I've become obsessed with changing the dock, and it's not just changing the dock and changing the background. Everything, it has to match. Everything has to be coordinated. So I've created some what I consider to be cute desktops. So I just wanted to share them. I'm going to have a link in the description box to the items that I have created this desktop with. If it's not in the description box, then I don't have a link for it. And I apologize for that. I'm sorry, but I just don't have a link for it. Which means I do not remember where I got it from. So I can't tell you where to get it from. So I'm sorry, I apologize. But what I do have links for are in the description box. So you can check them out there if you want to create this desktop for yourself. As you can see, it is a Dunkin Donuts themed desktop. Now, what I have in the dock is the Finder, Firefox, Sketch, iTunes, iPhoto, and iMovie. ScreenFlow is only in the dock because I'm using it now to record this. Now over here on the right side, my right anyway, I guess it's you guys' right too, are my stacks, which I also always keep in the dock. So I have my sites, my other websites that I work on and all the folders for them, my downloads folder, my documents folder, and my applications folder. I like to keep things in a grid. I don't like the fan when they open in the fan. Now, these little bins in front of my stacks, I will do a tutorial on how to do that if you guys want. But it is a great way to make your stacks look nice and neat and like they're in little bins. And it's not hard to do. And if you want to know how to do it, just let me know in the comments and I will make a video about it. And of course, there's the trash. Sorry, I'm so congested. But I really want to get this video out because I need to change my desktop. Alright, my hard drive is a Dunkin Donuts store, as you can see. And then I have just some random folders on the desktop. The main one I always keep on my desktop is my desktop stuff folder. And it's just where I throw anything when I can't really think of where to put it. Just so my desktop is clear. I like it clear like this. Usually I don't have this many folders on there. I usually just have the desktop folder, the desktop stuff one, and not the other ones, but I have been working on these. Now, as you can see, the person who created these made a full donut and then a donut with a bite out of it, a full cup of coffee, an empty cup of coffee, and then a cup of coffee with a lid, as well as a Dunkin Donuts store. So it wasn't a giant collection of icons, but what is done very well. They're just gorgeous, which is why I have my dock so huge, because I love to be able to see the icons. And I'm actually recording this on an external monitor, and I like that too because I can still have a lot of screen real estate, but I can also have the dock huge so I can see the icons. So that's basically all I have to say. Thanks for watching. Check the description bar for links, the description box I guess I should say, for links on how to get this desktop. I'm also going to show you photos right now of the other two backgrounds that I searched and searched and searched to get, but then I decided not to use. I used this orange one like the whole time I had this desktop. But I did find, I got a Dunkin Donuts logo, and then I just made the background color white, or the desktop color white, and then I centered the Dunkin Donuts logo in the desktop, and so it looks like, you know, a Dunkin Donuts bag, if you will. And then the other ones, I found this great photograph of a pink donut with sprinkles in a Dunkin Donuts wrapper. And so that is just full screen on, you know, as the desktop. But I actually didn't use either of those at all. I use this orange one all the time. But yeah, so that's it for this. I'm going to change my desktop now. I can't wait. Thanks for watching this. Thumbs up, subscribe, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.